They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be.
This is CryptoTube. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we are taking another look at Kava with a big update here today. If you have not been to my channel before, why not consider subscribing? Kava is one of my favorite projects right now and will be heavily featured on this channel going forward. We've also recently done 2 videos on staking Kava, one on Binance and then one through Trust Wallet, delegating to P2P validator. So check those out. We've also got a full Kava review video and also an update when they had the Chainlink partnership announced as well. So plenty of content there to get your teeth into. So this is the price data for Kava to BTC, and this is Binance. As we can see, after the Binance IEO, which is around November time, the price of Kava was pumping nicely. There was hype behind it. People could see the value proposition of this project. However, fast forward a few months and the sell-off did continue. And that is kind of what you expect to happen when the product is not ready for market. The team were busy building, and it's only now in the last month, in the month of May, we've started to see price regather that momentum that it had before. And what we've had is a list of partnerships announced, and also there's been a lot of interviews with Brian Kerr, the CEO, where he's actually let us know that there will be a platform release on the 10th of June. So what you're seeing now is that momentum back into Kava, and a lot of individuals very much interested in this token once more. So it's at a price point of around 9,400 Satoshis right now. In the last week, it is up 47%. And it's going to recapture those highs that it saw around November, December time of around 18,000 Satoshis for sure, but probably pushing way beyond that too, in my opinion. And we'll look at some of the reasons behind that today. So Kava is currently sat in position 132 on CoinMarketCap with a total market cap of around $29 million. Now, to put that in perspective, Kava is seen as like a direct competitor of MakerDAO. MakerDAO's market cap is over 10 times bigger than this right now and has seen highs of around $700 million in market cap. So just to put that into perspective, the potential for Kava really is there to actually eclipse that, because where you have Maker and it's only operating on the Ethereum blockchain, collateralizing ERC20 tokens, Kava is opening this up to a multitude of different blockchains. So it really is a sleeping giant in my opinion. But what are the main functions of the Kava token? Well, its primary function is for staking. So the staking nodes will actually validate the transactions on the network. Are they valid? Are they invalid? And these nodes actually you can stake to, so you can delegate your stake to these node operators and receive a passive income or reward for the tasks they're carrying out. The second functionality of Kava is to act as a reserve currency for the lending platform. If the model becomes under collateralized for any reason, within that moment, what will happen is Kava will be minted, inflating the supply of Kava and directly sold on the market to generate more USDX, which is their stable coin, to ensure that the system goes back to an over collateralized state. And therefore, this is like a fail-safe mechanism inbuilt into Kava's foundation. So what's the value proposition of Kava? Well, as people take out loans on the Kava platform, they have to repay interest. Now, the interest is paid in Kava token itself, but that Kava is then burned, therefore diminishing the total supply of Kava over time. The more debt taken out, that will increase as the user base of Kava expands, which it will do over time, then the more Kava that is burned. So over time, you have, even if demand stays constant, supply will be reducing. Therefore, it's a simple economics equation. When supply is being reduced and a constant demand, you get an increase in price. I do highly recommend following Kava on Twitter if you are getting involved with this one. Make sure you also turn on the bell notifications to stay up to date. The Actual announcements are coming really thick and fast right now, and lots of partnerships being announced. But if you don't want to stay up to date with them on Twitter, maybe just subscribe to the channel and I will bring you the updates as they come. Now, if we just scroll down, their newly pinned comment is about OKChain, which is OKX's actual blockchain. And we're going to dive into this one. Very exciting. So OKX is one of the biggest crypto exchanges, nearly $3 billion in trade just today, which is pretty epic. And it's revealed a partnership proposal with Kava, which from reading this sounds like it is going full steam ahead. So this is the proposal. So OKChain and Kava will integrate together. This will enable assets to flow between the two blockchains, such as OKB, their token, Kava, and USDX, which is the Kava stablecoin, plus others. In addition, the integration will make Kava's DeFi services like its lending facility and the Chainlink data available for OKChain and its ecosystem. So you can see there are major benefits on both sides here. And Kava proposes OKChain to stake a sizable amount of OKB on Kava's DeFi platform and further continue to develop broader cross-chain DeFi applications with Kava. Kava can provide a stable store of value for OKB, which is a top market cap asset with a large user base. Kava is very excited to make USDX loans available to its users. Plus, as part of this, Kava and the Kava stablecoin USDX will be listed on the OKChain DEX, which is a great addition there. So some further integration details. Both Kava and OKChain are developed with the Cosmos SDK, a feature of Tendermint's consensus, and it enables blockchain interoperability. So the partners plan to implement IBC, which is Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, to enable blockchain interoperability between OKChain's DEX and Kava's DeFi platform. So the interoperability between these two blockchains will enable Kava's assets, so Kava and USDX, to be used on OKChain's DEX and enable assets from OKChain, such as OKB, to be used in Kava's DeFi platform as collateral for loans. So opening up huge market potential from Kava very early on. This is an announcement that's being made now, and the platform hasn't even been released yet. So Kava is the first DeFi product and service provider partner selected by OKChain after its launch. So a bit of a coup in this as well. DeFi services such as lending, stablecoins, and accurate market data, price data are needed to provide a foundation for an ecosystem of trading and financial applications around OKChain. For this reason, it's natural for OKChain to choose Kava as its first partner so that it can create a strong foundation for its users and developers to leverage its open ecosystem. And after evaluating various solutions out there in the DeFi space, OKChain will explore integration opportunities to provide loans, stablecoins, and data to its ecosystem with Kava. And it gives the following reasons: superior technology and experience, and decentralized and safe. So this is a pretty epic partnership, but there is a little bit more as well at the bottom. So make sure you always read till the end. So it says the major milestones they're going to be working towards are as follows, and these are pretty juicy. Create a bridge between OKChain and Kava to freely move assets. Kava governance will need to vote to accept OKChain assets to move onto Kava, and OKChain will need to approve Kava assets to move onto the DEX. Kava and USDX will get listed on the OKChain DEX. Kava governance will need to vote to approve OKChain assets as collateral for USDX loans. OKChain builds an interface for OKChain DEX users to get access to Kava's USDX loans instantly when trading to enable margin trading on the DEX. And OKChain specifies the derivative products it wants to offer and collaborates with Kava to get the appropriate data it needs. So there's going to be a lot going on between these two partnering up, and OKChain, OKX is not the only major crypto exchange involved with this. So the next one is Binance. So this was the first recognition of the official date, June 10th. Kava's DeFi platform will be going live, making DeFi available for BNB holders. So Binance Chain being the first integration. and it will enable BNB users to use their BNB as collateral to mint USDX stablecoin loans. To accelerate the user growth of the platform, the Kava community is offering an unparalleled opportunity to earn by staking BNB on Kava's DeFi lending platform and minting USDX. So if you do hold BNB anyway, you will want to come and get involved with this, as the returns are going to be very high. Kava and Binance have had some real good partnerships in the past, such as a huge staking giveaway if you staked on Binance around the start of the year. And again, this is like reciprocal. There's 3.8 million Kava that will be for a user growth fund given directly to BNB holders that participate in this. So it says every week for 52 weeks, USDX minters will earn 74,000 Kava distributed ratably by the amount of USDX minted by the BNB holders. CZ goes on to talk about this briefly, which is great. Again, you can see that there's huge value in having a partner like Binance. Many new crypto projects would literally cut their right arm off just to have this kind of integration with Binance. It is huge and it is a powerful platform for success. The rewards table is here, and as you can see, the initial period, and they reckon this is going to be maybe the first week or two, the yield is going to be huge, around 300%. As more BNB does get staked over time, the rewards will reduce. And I think in a recent interview, Brian said it'll probably stabilize around 5% yield. One thing to be aware of, rewards have a transfer restriction for the first 52 weeks. So obviously make sure you understand that before getting involved. Now, the reason for this is to actually get USDX adopted and adopted quickly. They want people to be using their stablecoin over other stablecoins. Now, Kava's stablecoin USDX does have some major advantages over other stablecoins such as Tether. So the first one being USDX will have a savings rate of circa around 5% per annum. That means if you hold it in your wallet, you will receive 5% rewards going forward. Therefore, if you're trading with it and maybe swing trading, you're always making a slow gain. So this is a good advantage to have, and that's inbuilt into it. And the second major benefit is because USDX is on Cosmos's SDK, it means it has a much higher throughput and it has finality within a single block. It just transacts a lot quicker than other stablecoins. You might be waiting a few minutes for, say, Tether to confirm across onto another exchange. Whereas with Kava's USDX, the expected time is just 5 to 7 seconds. So a lot of people do arbitrage trading as an example, and this will obviously become a more favorable stablecoin to go with for that speed of use. So if you want to get involved with the BNB staking and start minting some USDX coins and get paid handsomely for this, you just have to pop your email into kava.io/registration here. I'll leave a link to it down below, but this is going to be a good earnings potential, especially over the first few weeks. So if you're already holding BNB, you may as well get involved with this. And I'll be along for the ride with this one, and I will show you exactly how this works. So that is all for today's video, folks. I hope you enjoyed this one and the bigger news announcements from Kava. There's going to be a lot more to come, I'm sure, and a lot more price action over the coming weeks as the platform is released. Now make sure you stay subscribed to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.